Learn to be a good question asker. When you ask intentional questions, it breeds vulnerability in relationships, which in turn creates deep relationships. And so a lot of times people don't really know what to talk about. A lot of times people do small talk. And personally, I don't enjoy small talk. I feel like a lot of times it's a waste of time and you don't really see any fruit from the small talk in the relationship. And so in order to ask deeper questions, you have to think a little bit. You have to have critical thinking of, okay, what does this person like to do? Right? Like, what is something that they're passionate about? What is something that they look forward to throughout the week? And so there's a method, it's called the Ford method. It's family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. And it kind of gives you a framework of how to ask questions. And so family, you can ask about their family, right? Like ask like, hey, do you have kids? Do you have aunts, uncles? Where does your family live? What is the family history, right? There's different things that you can ask about somebody's family to, again, breed depth in a relationship. Then you go to occupation. What is something that you do? What do you do in your free time? Outside of your daily occupation, right? Are there side gigs that you like to do? What did you do in the past? What is your trajectory, your career trajectory that you want to be on? What are some jobs that you've done in order to get to where you're at today? There's questions that you can ask to breed depth with occupation. Then you go to recreation, right? Recreation is going to be, what are you passionate about? What do you like to do? What are activities that you do throughout the week that take up time? And then the last one's dreams. Tell me about your dreams. Tell me about things that you look forward to. What gets you out of bed? What is something that is pulling you later down the line that you would really like to happen, that you would really allow to come to fruition in your life? And so there's so many different ways that we can ask intentional questions in order to create deeper relationships. Just a lot of times you don't have the framework, and sometimes you don't have the experience of being able to do that. And so try using that framework, try using that and learning from the questions that you're asking, and then keep pressing into those relationship questions. Keep pressing into, don't just stop at the top level surface stuff like, oh yeah, what do you like to do? Oh yeah, that's cool. No, instead of asking, what do you like to do? Why do you like to do it? If that's, I like knitting, why do you like to knit? Well, my grandma taught me how to knit. Oh, well, that's cool. What was your grandma special to you? Right? And you can kind of just continue to press into that, and you'll see depth in relationships. And so I would encourage you tonight, be a good question asker and watch how your relationships grow. Day 7 out of 100.